answer it. Let me answer
Wait,
it.
can I ask a question before you start?
Wait, let me before you come.
No, because you're playing the race card.
Guys, one sec. Don't come in my live. I've said this before, yeah. Don't come in my live, yeah, and try to dictate how the lives run. You come in here, wait your turn. When I'm ready for you to speak, that's when you speak. In that's my
pardon.
Excuse you?
I can kick you. I know you don't have your choice. The ball's on your court, but don't
wait, bro. Hey, let's not do that, bro.
Don't come in here and dictate the thing like you know if you run.
Bro, let's not do that, bro. Come on.
Can I answer you?
Yeah, go on, alright.
What I'm saying to you, the reason why I'm not playing a race card, right? I'm not playing a race card. Wes, let me explain why. Because the thing about it is that we black people, we've come from a lot and we've come from slavery, right? When you're black, you come at a disadvantage. You have more of a glass ceiling when it comes to employment opportunities, right? So what I'm saying to you is that because we are so back behind, right? I'm 6'3", Wes, yeah? I'm a good guy. Let me say, if there's a girl at work here, she's accused a guy at SA recently, and he's been suspended, yeah?
And he's black in it.
Yeah. If I got accused at SA, there's only 2 black guys in my workplace. They wouldn't hear what I have to say. They'll suspend me, right? And then they're gonna, because she's small, she's 5'2", she's Caucasian. Then they're gonna suspend me, then call me in after. She's still gonna be working. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So all I'm saying to you is when I see a black man in a vulnerable situation, just me, I'm not saying if he's wrong, I'll say he's wrong. I'm just saying I just want to hear him out. Okay. I just want to hear it. That's all I'm saying to you. Because he's a black guy, I just want to hear him out because we are at a disadvantage. I'm not playing a race card. I'm not saying if he essayed there because he's black, set him free. No. Give him the same as you give him a white guy. I'm just saying I'm a black man, so I'm going to hear a brother out. Okay. That's what I'm saying.
Then he needs to release.
Okay, no, Arrange. This is why I said though, like, listen, you take a bit of time to get to your point, but you get there, innit? I hear what you said now, innit? I get it. That's cool.
That's what I'm saying, brother. That's what I'm saying. Cool. If it was you in that situation,
like I'm saying though, just continue though to clarify, like, yo, you actually think he's wrong, innit? Because like I said, in all this explaining, people are gonna come into the live and say, bro, you're defending. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Trust me, we've been saying he's wrong.
But really and truly, we shouldn't have to clarify that. We've made it clear that he's wrong what he's done.
Bro, this is the internet, bro. You feel me? You have to clarify.
We have well, have a good day, my brother. Have a good day, bro. You're starting to annoy me a bit. Like, we've clarified a lot of times, bro. You're just coming here trying to have your cake, this and that, say your bit, this and that. I've given you a chance to say your bit. I respect some things you're saying, but we shouldn't have to clarify to you that what we said, what he's done is not wrong. We've clarified it multiple times. We shouldn't have to keep saying, oh, what he's not done is wrong. We've clarified it multiple times. So like, you asked me that 3 times. So when someone keeps asking me the same question, it's like, are you actually on our side or trying to reason with us, or you're against us? And that's how I see it. So it's like, I'm not gonna keep asking the same question. We've made it clear multiple times that he's done what he's done is wrong, and that's how it's gonna be. It's not gonna be we have to keep explaining ourselves, because to be honest with you, this is my live stream, and I don't have to justify myself to anybody on this live. I ask what I want to answer to you lot. I don't have to answer nothing. Yeah? So my point is right now, don't come in here, try and make it seem like we're defending him when we're not defending him. We said what he's done is morally wrong, right? But there's holes in the story. That's all we said. And it's not hard to understand that. It's not hard to understand what we're doing. I just think people need to listen more and understand more rather than just trying to listen to this respond. Listen to actually listen, then respond to the situation. And that's how it is. Go ahead to the 2 females on here. You go ahead first, Michelle, since you wanted to say something.
The entire time that I've been in this live, you've actually not said that you think that he's wrong at all. You've played devil's advocate.
How long have you been in this live for?
I've been in this live for a good maybe 15, 20 minutes.
So you wouldn't understand because this live been going on for like 5 hours.
It's like 5 hours ago. We've been in the live.
I'm saying for as long as I've been here. Let
me ask you this question, because you want to be silly, innit? Yeah.
I'm not being silly. I'm saying that as long as I've been here, you haven't explained that though. So how would I know that?
Can you stop trying to cut me off, please? I've said 1 sec. If someone says 1 sec, give them 1 sec to understand what I'm trying to say, right? What's your intuition saying? Are we predators? Do we look like we abuse women?
I don't think you do. I don't know you
I'm asking. I'm trying to be reasonable with you.
That's not a reasonable question, though.
No, it's not a weird type of question.
No, I said that's not a reasonable question.
It is a reasonable question because I have my own critical thinking skills. If I'm on somebody's live, I can critique someone very quickly and understand what type of character they are. So I'm asking, and women have very good intuition. So from your intuition, do we seem like we're defending this guy or trying to actually understand the situation? From your side, how does it look?
No, to me, to my intuition, it didn't sound like you were trying to. It sounded like you were defending him because as long as I've been here.
Okay. I don't want to hear waffle. How? Tell me how.
That's literally what I was about to explain.
Yeah, explain it. Then get to the point. Get to the point. Because I'm a guy to get to the point straight away. So get to the point.
You literally have not got to the point straight away. But as long as I've been here in this time, you've been saying we need more evidence. What evidence do you need? She showed messages. She showed screenshots. What do you?
You're not answering my question. What have I done that's made me defend what he's done?
She hasn't answered that.
That's what I'm asking you. You're not even listening to.
She said that it's because you're asking for more evidence.
That doesn't mean nothing. That's not evidence.
Well, that's what she's saying. That's what she said. That's because you're asking for more evidence.
That's her logic, innit? That's not.
Yeah,
logic.
That's her logic for sure.
That's your logic. That's how you see things. You're actually not actually listening because you know full well that I'm not a weirdo.
I don't know you though, so how would I know that? I didn't think he was a weirdo either, but he still did that. Did he not?
It doesn't matter. You know full well we're not weirdos, right?
I don't know that though. You were arguing about the semantics of assault versus. Yeah, I am. Because you've been cutting me off as well. You're arguing about semantics. Does that not seem like someone else defending him?
My life. I can't.
No, it's not. It's not. We're trying to speak.
It's my life, so I can't cut you off.
It's all about.
So understand that. Number 3.
Okay, so then let me ask you a question. What's the point of arguing over those semantics? What do you get from that?
It doesn't matter because I've been very respectful to you and I've asked you a question. What have I said that's defending what Nick has done? Tell me.
By you critiquing her, asking for more evidence, you're comparing assault and abuse. Those are two small things. You're literally invalidating her. You're invalidating her experience. She's providing evidence and you're saying you need more sides to the story. What evidence do you need?
Michelle, you're saying asking for more evidence is defending Nick. That's what you're saying.
You're invalidating her experience by invalidating her experience.
But Michelle,
so what? Okay, exactly. Why are you asking for more evidence? And what evidence would you want to see?
But Michelle, the thing about it, you have a male and a female, right? Mm-hmm. It's not about her experience or his experience. It's about the truth. So we have to get more facts. It's not about her experience or his experience. It's just about the truth.
Okay, so what facts would you want? What facts would you need?
The thing about it, she showed voice notes and messages, right? She only played a couple of hers and showed all of his.
So you want her to show the whole screenshot?
We want her to, this is all we said. We've said he's wrong because we've been saying this for hours and hours. You might have missed it when we said it, yeah? We just said, can you please show all the voice notes and messages? The girl said no, she's not going to give it to Nick and she's not going to show it. So how do you want to convince us? If you don't want to show it, that's all we're saying.
She literally has she showed the full chat on her page.
She didn't. I haven't been on the page. I've seen the video on the TikTok, and she didn't play all her messages.
She hasn't
played all her messages.
What is playing all her messages gonna do for you though? Are you the one that was?
This is why you're not logical.
That's what I'm saying. By the way, what you're saying is not logical.
Ari, 1 sec, my bro. Yeah, what you're saying is not very logical. Yeah, because if you had a son, hypothetically. And your son was in Nick's situation, not saying your son would be hypothetically, yeah? Would you not want to see the full evidence of the voice notes and the messages of his mother?
Thank you.
My son.
Answer his question.
My son would be smart enough not to block her and then unblock her.
Please.
He would just show the messages. And then.
But please, just answer his question.
Wait.
Please, just be fair. Answer his question. Yes or no?
You know what I said. Wrong. Why do you need more evidence?
Wait.
No, he just answered his question. He said, if it's your son, wouldn't you like? Your son's Nick. He's been accused. Wouldn't you like to see all the evidence?
I said my son wouldn't block her and then unblock her.
No, it's not.
Just have the evidence already.
What I'm saying to you, it's not about your son blocking her or blocking her.
My son wouldn't block. What?
You're not listening. Why are they so hard to listen?
He asked you a question. Wouldn't you like to see all the evidence? Yes or no? So if it's your son in your situation, whether he would unblock or not, would you like to see all the evidence? Yes or no? Please, just an answer.
I think no, because there's so much evidence already.
Oh my God.
There's no point of this flipping live when you guys are just being idiots. You're standing there laughing about SA and you're debating whether assault versus abuse is proper.
That is mad.
That's stupid.
Oh, that is mad. You've been caught out and you are just being dumb.
So if you had a son, yeah.
Can I speak?
And you wouldn't want to see. You know what this shows me? You know you've lost the argument, and now you're just trying to.
There's no argument.
It's female ego, yeah.
It's ego.
You know what the truth is. You know what the truth is, but you're trying to be so. You're
say yes.
You're trying to be so silly and get the upper hand on me and say, nah, I wouldn't. You would. And it just goes to show what women do and say is two different things. Because you're saying that you're only saying it because you've got caught up by my question. You wasn't expecting me to ask you that question because with me, I'm a very strategic guy. So I'm going to ask you a question that's going to open you up. In a sense that it's going to open you up and make you vulnerable to the conversation. Because you don't want to have the upper hand.
Do you like
No. Because you lot are vulnerable now. Because I asked you a very serious question.
Can you actually let people speak?
No, I'm not going to let you speak because you haven't answered my question. Would you let your son be accused of essay? Would you let your son be accused of essay?
You'll mute me, I'll mute. You'll mute me, I'll mute.
Can't lie, you lot have failed your daughters and your mothers, bro. It's peak, man.
Just drop them, man.
You know with our daughters and moms, but you wouldn't even try to defend your son.
Hey, bro, that sounded like that girl sounded butch, bro. Very butch, bro. I don't know who she's hanging around with. It's very butch.
It's generally sad, bro, man. I'm sad for the generation, bro.
Bro, you know the thing about it. Just how can that's the thing about it. Because you caught them out, yeah. Just be honest. Just be honest and just say, you know what? I would like to see more evidence. How can you say your son's being accused of essay and you don't want to see more evidence? That's the most stupidest thing I heard in my life. Not even on this live. That's the most dumbest thing I heard in my life.
But it just goes to show they're not going to be good mothers, isn't it? If that's what
my God, that is just dumb.
But it just goes to show I won it. So you don't try to outsmart me. You don't outsmart me because I'm too smart for this. What do you want to say?
Okay, I'm allowed to talk, yeah, before you mute me.
Don't be passive aggressive.
Ain't nobody be passive aggressive.
Don't be passive aggressive.
Let's talk like grown adults.
No. I'm gonna kick you.
My lord.
Don't be passive aggressive. Don't be passive aggressive.
Nobody's being passive aggressive. I'm asking you if you're gonna let me talk.
No, I'm not gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you. Why are you being passive aggressive? Don't be passive aggressive.
No, just listen. Just chill, and then you're gonna say your bit. Just chill. Just say your bit. You're just gonna go. You go. Just chill, and you say your bit.
Or come off the line.
Simple.
You're muting me. How am I gonna say my bit if you keep muting me?
Okay. Are you ready? Let's go.
Say your bit
and let's go.
All right. So you've been sitting here and talking about how you're not defending Nick, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
But the entire time I've been here, and I've been here over an hour. What?
Okay. And.
I've been here over an hour, and the most you've been doing is talking. Can you stop interrupting me? You guys are so fucking childish, bro.
Why are you so emotional?
Okay, man? Go on.
I'm emotional.
I'm emotional. I'm emotional.
Okay. No, go on.
You're so emotional. You're muting women.
Hey,
talking, bro.
I promise you. Yeah, she can't tell us.
Let's not do that.
I promise you. She can't give you. You can't give us 3 things we've been defending him about.
You literally just said that all women lie about sexual assault.
We didn't. Nobody said that.
Nobody said that.
You never said that.
Nobody never said that. Wow. Nobody said that.
God knows you have not said that.
I said a lot of women do it. I said a lot of women lie about essay.
Not all women.
I said a lot of them do, and it is true. A lot of women lie about essay. That's what I said. Anyone has it in a screen record? I said a lot of women lie about it. That's what I said. So you were trying to catch me out. You can't catch me out because I talk with the truth. So what did I say that's defending Nick? Give me 3 things I've done.
You literally just said that if she didn't have proof, but did she not actually provide screenshots?
What are you trying to talk? Are you talking about him backing out his thing, or what are you actually talking about? Because there's different parts of this conversation. What is your actual point? Like, what point are you trying to make? And just link it back to what you're saying. Because
you literally said she's lying, bro. Are you gonna let me talk?
You never said she's lying.
You need to relax.
You did say she's lying. You sat here and said that she's lying.
Can you let me speak?
We never said she's lying.
You're coming on here, Aggie. When you come on here with emotions and anger and annoyance,
and nobody's coming here with emotions.
You're doing it now. You're cutting me off.
No one's coming here with emotions.
The thing with you, you're gonna struggle.
I have probably the calmest voice right now. You're the one yelling, bro.
Have a good day, man. I can't with this. I have a good day. I can't do all this. This is why a lot of guys want to stay single, by the way. You can't reason with like certain women. Not every woman, but you can't reason with them. You can't listen.
Tom, can I speak, or are you guys going to talk over me?
Yeah, another one.
Oh my God.
Another one.
No, I'm not even moving passive aggressive.
You came on. You could just said hello, guys. You just came.
Because every time you guys rise a girl, you guys just start.
But the thing about it, base it on you. Don't base it on other people. You've come on. Use your opportunity. Don't worry about other people.
Okay, Tom, my apologies. Can I say what I need to say then?
That was good. Accountability. That's what we like. Accountability.
Okay, cool. So you lots are saying that, like, you know what he did is dead wrong.
Yes.
He's come on, he's made his own video. He's even however he worded it, doesn't matter. But he said he's done the thing.
Okay.
Cool.
what is more evidence going to do to change that stance? You've already said what you know. You know what he's done is wrong. So why do you need more context, more messages around the situation?
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Can I answer
Why
it?
do you...
I'll let you finish. Carry on. Go on.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, why do you lots need to see more messages to see how it unraveled, how it unveiled to get to that point? If you've already established he's wrong, point blank, period. Okay. What is more messages and more context around the situation?
So can I answer it? Can I answer it, Em?
Yeah.
Okay, so he made a video, right? And he said with his own words, he said he apologized to the Muslim community, and then he said that she's trying to manipulate the story, and he wants the messages. He said that. So he didn't just say I'm wrong and done. He said she's trying to manipulate the story, give us the messages. So we're saying, let's see the messages. Right? That was in his video.
Can I ask you a question, yeah? If you had, how old are you, by the way, you don't mind me asking?
Who, me?
Yeah.
21.
You're 21?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you had a son, yeah? And I'm not saying your son will be in a situation, but hypothetically, he's pulled out his thing to his girl, he's made a mistake, he's apologized publicly, he's apologized personally to Grace, but she's accusing him of sexual assault and calling him a predator. Would you not want to see the full evidence of the whole chat, what they had in the conversation, to try to defend your son? Would you not want to see? Let me finish before you answer. Just think what I'm asking you. If you had a son, would you not want to see all the messages of what the woman and the guy is saying, what your son and the girl that I suppose he's accusing them of SA is saying? Would you not want to see the full evidence of the whole chat, not just her side of the story? Just be. Just
asking me about if I had a son. I don't think that has
honest.
Yes or no. It's a yes or no.
Honest. Just be honest.
Will you let me finish my full answer?
Oh my God.
That's just a question, because if I start saying something...
Oh my... This is unbelievable. Would you want to see the full evidence of the chat of your son being accused by a woman like Grace, like accused of SA? Would you not want to see evidence of the whole chat to get clarity on your son's accusation? Would you not, as a mother to your son, want to see evidence of the full chat? Yes or no? It's very, very simple.
It's not a yes or no answer, because I don't know why you're asking me about something.
No. It's a yes or no. If you had a son right now, would you not want to see the full evidence of the voice notes and the messages sent between the both of them, the man and the woman, the son and the girl that's accused your son? Would you not want to see the voice notes and all of the messages that's been sent throughout the whole chat that she's accusing him on? Do you not want to see the whole message?
I'm not his mother.
Yes,
you're not his father.
But just answer it.
Nothing to do with anything.
But just answer it, innit? It doesn't mean that you're agreeing with us. Just answer the question. That's all. It doesn't mean you're agreeing with us. We're role playing.
The reason I'm not giving you lots of yes or no answers because as soon as I answer, you're gonna try twist and turn and
we're not. We're just trying to make you understand where we're coming from, because we know your answer would be yes. You wouldn't let your child hang up to dry. So you'd like to see more evidence.
Let's say I want more evidence. Okay. What does that change about the situation?
No, that's what we're trying to.
You're not making no sense.
No, that's what we're trying to say.
No, okay, I said if my answer is now yes, what does this change about the situation at hand? My man's already apologized for something. You don't apologize for things you don't do. You're not like that doesn't make sense.
You're not listening to what we're saying. You're not listening to what we're trying to say, right? He's not been accused of SA. He's been accused of sexual abuse. Grace put in a video sexual assault. That's not sexual assault if it's online. It's sexual abuse online. Yeah.
Would you?
So you're not even listening. This is it's like do you not actually listen?
You're saying I'm not listening. I can't like run on this live for an answer for an hour. You lot have been repeating the same points. I've done listen to your points like.
Well, you can come.
So wait, can I ask you something? Em?
Have a good day.
What are you taking from the live? You just think we're here defending him or something? Is that what you're taking from the live? We're defending a SA guy. Is that what you think?
To an extent.
How?
First of all,
what do you mean to an extent?
What is you lot's definition of sexual assault? Because this is the first thing you lot.
Sexual assault.
When I first entered this live, you lots were brushing the whole SA thing and saying she didn't get sexually assaulted. How can you assault someone?
We never said that.
Don't even say you didn't say that.
Damola, we did say she didn't get sexual assaulted. It's sexual abuse. She didn't.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
She didn't get sexual assaulted.
We didn't say sexual assault.
Assault is physical. It's physical. Abuse can be online. What she got is abuse.
That's already where you've jammed. If you look up the version, If I verbally assault you, do I need to do that in person?
But that's verbal assault. There's verbal.
What?
Yeah, there, go.
I don't get talking about. I don't understand. She's acting up in front of her friends and her boyfriend, probably.
She said verbal assault.
What did they say?
Acting up in front of your friend around.
You're acting up, man. Your friends are around you. Just be normal.
I'm not acting up. I'm literally asking you.
This is a conversation.
If I verbally assault you, is it still assault? You said, it's verbal assault.
No.
So do you even know what assault is?
Can I finish?
Wait, what is the definition of assault?
Okay. Let me finish what I'm saying, yeah? You're just trying to catch him out and be silly, innit? You're just trying to be silly
she can't because I'll look at her.
She's trying to, innit? Because what it is right. He might have made a mistake. I'm not saying he made a mistake.
Bro, I didn't make a mistake.
But why can't you correct him? Even hypothetically, even hypothetically, if you made a mistake, why can't you just correct him? Have humility about it, be humble about it, and just correct him if you made a mistake. Why are you going to try to out him and try to draw him out? And this is an example. You're a prime example of a guy. Your example. I can tell from your spiritual character. Yeah, you're the type that's better in the workplace. I would not want to be around in the workplace because
I'm the type that's what in the workplace.
Number one, you're very ratchet. You're very masculine. Bro. Number 3, you don't listen. And number 4, you are antagonizing.
Bro.
Right? I wouldn't want to mess with you. You know
bro, can I just say something? You know the thing about it? Before we came on this live, yeah, I looked up the difference in it. So them laughing doesn't mean they were right. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? 100%. So let me just say something. I'll just get up now to save you time, yeah? So so what assault is an act of physical harm or unwanted physical contact. That's what assault is. You cannot assault someone online.
Yes.
I can bring up abuse. I looked it up before this live because I knew abuse is online. It's unwarranted things like images or language online. So if you want to look it up yourself, I can show you. You can look it up yourself. So you lot was laughing. It doesn't mean anything. It was wrong.
First of all, we're all getting different. I've searched up the definition of assault because you lots were saying...
Read out what you got for assault. Read out what you got for
assault. Read that.
Read out what you got for assault.
It's a crime that can range from threatening words or actions to physical attacks. So threatening words or actions.
You don't need to do it in person.
Wait.
Assault doesn't need to be physical.
It doesn't.
It has to be. It has to be physical.
Threatening words.
Guys, one second. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you why it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter because either way, he didn't sexual assault her anyway. He didn't sexually assault her because sexual assault is not online. Sexual abuse is online. Sexual abuse refers to online sexual abuse.
If it's online. If it's online, it comes under sexual abuse. It says that on Google. So that's all we're saying to you.
Yes. So you're trying to twist it and twist. You know what you're trying to do? You lost.
I'm not twisting it. We both have. You lot have your Google definition that's coming up in front of you. I've got my definition that's coming up in front of you.
You know you've lost the argument.
No, but even your definition doesn't come under it.
Harry, one second, my bro. You know you've lost the argument. What you're trying to do, you're trying to twist up and defame our character. And you're trying to make it seem you are trying to defame our character.
You've already done that all by yourself.
You're being passive aggressive. You're being very condescending and you're being very manipulative, right? And you're an example that a lot of men need to watch out for because you have no humility about you. There's no respect about you. There's no class about you. If you had class here, you would try to reason with us and understand what we're trying to say. You just come in here in the bandwagon and it's a testament of your character. Because if I'm going to come on a live stream, I'm going to try to understand somebody and ask them a question. I'm not trying to
I've been trying to understand you for an hour.
You just come here to just try to shame us.
But your definition it still won't class as assault.
100%.
Because their case was online. So even if you said it, even if your definition, what you read is, if you say it's verbal and physical, it still was online. She didn't say he was. She didn't say he wasn't abusive to her. He wasn't threatening to her. She said he showed her his things. So that can't come under your definition of what you explain as sexual assault anyway.
Okay, so do you think it's sexual harassment then?
No. It's sexual abuse.
Okay, now you're wrong.
No, we're not.
Because wait, let me read out this definition of sexual harassment, okay? Cool. Unwanted conduct of sexual nature that violates a person's dignity, creating an intimidating, hostile, degrading, humiliating, or often offensive environment. So once again,
do you know what
okay, so what's your point? What's your point?
You know what sexual harassment is? Let me tell you.
My point is, you lot keep trying to brush it into different brackets and make it seem like
we said it's not sexual assault. You came up with sexual harassment. I haven't looked up the definition of it. He hasn't. So we don't know. We're not talking about sexual harassment. We only talked about sexual abuse and sexual assault. You've brought something new into that.
So you lot just think it's plain sexual abuse.
Let's say our argument, it is not sexual assault. That's our argument. If you're bringing something else in it, that's a different topic. Our argument is not. I'm
not bringing something else into it.
You lot said
it's not sexual assault, so I'm trying to really
get on the definition of how you're defining it. But I say to you brought harassment. We've never once mentioned harassment into this.
We're asking you if you...
We don't know. We haven't looked it up. We're not going to talk about something we don't know. We know that it comes under abuse.
Yeah, that's why in this case I've been quiet, because I don't understand which category it actually falls under, if that makes sense.
No, that's calm, but it's just that I don't know why they're trying to put it in their assault category.
So are you bothered by the fact that she said personally that my man is an assaulter and he's moving mandatory?
No, we just want.
That's you lot's problem that she has classified it under assault.
He's not an assaulter.
Can I ask you a question, M? Can I ask you a question?
One sec, my bro. One sec. What he done was not assault. What he done was sexual abuse. It's a difference. So don't defame his character. That's number one. Number two, when you speak with facts, not emotions. Number three, is you seem like you have a lot of resentment towards men. That's another thing. You seem like a bit bitter. At 21, you shouldn't have this much hostility towards yourself. You should be able to be respectful, be softly spoken, and be.
Wait, what do you mean? Yeah.
You shouldn't be so angry. You seem angry. Like, why are you so angry? Just have a conversation. Just have a conversation and be respectable. That's it.
Firstly, you're coming up my tone, which is a whole different thing. At the end of the day, this is just how I speak. If you think it's hostile...
Listen, let me tell you one thing as a woman, right? Let me tell you one thing from a male perspective, yeah? Talking like that as a woman is very, very masculine, right? And I'm not trying to make this about you, right? But let me just tell you one thing right now, yeah? No masculine man or no man that's a leader is going to want to go for a woman like that speaks like that. When a man's talking to you, you got to be able to reason with a man and be able to be understanding and be reasoning and be able to actually listen to actually understand, not actually listen to respond, right? As a woman, you shouldn't be behaving like that. That's manly traits. That's how a man behaves, how you're acting. Cutting over a man when he's talking. Being aggressive. Trying to shame a guy's character because you're not winning the argument, right? And number three, I asked you a simple question about your son. If your son was accused of what Nick has been accused of sexual assault, you would not want to see the full evidence of the chat? That screams you'll be a bad mother. So you want to make yourself look like a bad mother on this live because of your own ego. Because you know you've lost the argument. It doesn't make sense to me.
Ben answered your question. I said yes. Second of all, you lot said attacking my character is actually mad rude and mad fucking weird. You lot are mad weird saying I'm mad masculine, I'm this and that. At the end of the day, I talk how I talk. I grew up where I grew up. I sound how I sound.
You're very masculine. You're very, very masculine. It's the fact, the truth of the matter. You're very masculine. You can't have a conversation. You have bad punctuality. You speak with so much aggression, so much hostility, and there's bitterness in you that I don't like at 20. Why do you have so much bitterness at 21? Maybe you've gone through things in life. Why
are you classifying me as bitter? This is literally how I talk to everyone. There's no bitterness here.
What I'm trying to say is not normal to have this much hostility and hatred at 21 as a woman. You should be happy. You should be feminine. You should be soft. You should be softly spoken. You should be sympathetic, right? You try to out my boy. You try to draw my boy. You didn't draw him out, but you tried to draw my boy out. That's not good character. You should be able to give him the courtesy and the grace to understand him. You should be able to give him that grace and maybe he's not made a mistake. He didn't make a mistake what he said, but he might have made a mistake. Why not try to help him if he did make a mistake? Why are you trying to shame him and put him? We defend SA. We don't defend SA. We're just talking about what he's done, and what he's done is not fall under. It doesn't fall under sexual assault. It falls under sexual abuse. That's the whole point of the life. So you need to understand that. So there's anything else you want to say? Because I'm getting tired of you a little bit, man. So do you want to say anything else, or are you done?
Nah, because if you lots are gonna keep muting me, there's nothing to be said.
No, you know the thing about it.
What was you saying?
No, you know the thing about it. She's all right, bro. She's all right. She's all right. She's not that bad.
She's not. Nah,
she's not that bad.
I'm not saying she's bad, but I don't like how she's trying to draw you up, bro.
No, it's calm. It's calm.
That's not good character, my bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know the only thing about it is that the reason I want to speak to her in it because I don't want her to feel like we're trying to defame her character in it. Do you understand? I don't want her to feel like that. I don't know if she's still there. If we can, because I don't want a lady to come off here and feel like that. Do you understand?
How are we trying to defame her character?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I want to clear up with her. I don't want her to feel like that in it. Do you see what I'm saying to you?
But she's trying to defame our character though.
No, but that's what I'm saying to you. Because the way she was talking, I grew up where I grew up. I speak how. That's fine. I don't want someone to think we're trying to do. Is she still there or is she gone? She's not in the thing no more, in it.
Bro, it's calm. If you want to do that, it's calm up to you, bro. But I just don't like I think if someone's trying to defame your character, I just don't like that, innit?
No, I hear what you're saying.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I just want. That's what I want to speak to her about. I don't want her to think that. I don't want her to go off and start thinking like there's anything wrong or something like that. I just wanted to like, you know, we're just talking about this thing. It's not personal. It's not about.
Do you think it's normal how she talks as a woman? Do you think a woman should speak like that?
The only reason why I can't say because I don't know like what she's. I don't know what. Bro, it's like what is it? I don't know how her mum was, her dad was. I don't know how she grew up. I don't know what she's been through.
I get that, but is it normal to have that much aggression in your voice? Let's be honest, bro. It's not normal, bro.
No, I don't think about it. For me, I don't think it's normal, but it is what it is, isn't it? I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to do that because I don't know what she's been through, bro.
Bro, I get that, but it's not normal, innit? That's the fact what I'm trying to say, innit? It's not normal, bro.
Can I ask a quick question about Nick here?
Yeah.
You know the way wait, actually, when did Grace release her video actually?
Bro, I don't know.
Like a day and a half ago? A day and a half ago, something.
And then see the way everyone was saying, Nick hasn't released the video yet. So
has he released the video?
And did he like try to back himself or he just kept quiet or like what was the context?
Hold on, let me do you a favor. Let me try and play it.
You know, because I saw somebody saying that, he made the video backing out screenshots, but then it got deleted.
Nah, he made a video. I think they said he deleted it. He deleted it, they said.
Okay.
So let me just go on his page. Give me 1 second.
Now, West wants to be added back, actually, by the way.
So I'm not running.
Okay.